Hey guys, this video, the matchup I kind of want to talk about is a matchup between Loki versus Shazam. This is a really interesting matchup for me, as I really like these characters. I like what they represent, and I overall like their power sets. Who do I think will win? Well, you got somebody like Billy Batson, as we all know. I mean, he was kind of chosen by the Wizard Shazam to be his champion. He has the power of 6 different, I believe, Greek gods. He has the wisdom of Solomon, the strength of Hercules, the power of Zeus. I believe he has the courage of Achilles as well, and so forth. Versus somebody like Loki, as we all know, he's a god of mischief. He's kind of from the Norse mythology. He kind of goes up against people like Thor, the Avengers, Hulk. He basically just like one of the top tier villains in Marvel Comics. He's also one of the top tier sorcerers as well. I mean, his magical bag is honestly pretty extensive. He knows a lot of different magical tricks, a lot of magical techniques, and overall, he's pretty sophisticated and he has a lot of wit. And overall, just a very intelligent character overall. For this matchup, I'm leaning more towards Shazam. I know that, somebody like Loki, obviously he has a lot of wit. I believe that somebody like him could, kind of circumvent and kind of overcome somebody like Shazam, even though Shazam obviously has a lot of advantages on paper. He has the strength, he has the stamina, and he has the endurance. Though I think somebody like Loki would give somebody like Shazam a lot of trouble, due to the fact that obviously he's very intelligent, obviously due to the fact that he's kind of like the god of mischief. If he somehow were to find out that this champion or this magical being in front of him is actually a child that can kind of transform into this form when he says the magical word Shazam, I think Shazam's going to have a lot of problems, especially due to the fact Loki might be able to find a way to kind of trick him into saying the word Shazam. He is the god of mischief. If anybody can kind of trick Shazam into saying Shazam, it would be somebody like Loki. If he could do that, I think he could win this fight. But, somebody like Shazam, I think, like, the caveat to this, I really think the reason why somebody like Loki probably wouldn't win is honestly, is the wisdom of Solomon. I think with the wisdom of Solomon kind of helping Shazam, increasing his intelligence and overall just his ability to not get finessed out of, basically losing this matchup. I think that he would kind of be able to tell that Loki's trying to trick him. He could basically be able to see through his illusions, his mischief, and his overall just dubious, machinations. I think somebody with Shazam, due to his power set and overall the wisdom of Solomon, basically just guiding him and helping him kind of like understand and being able to kind of not be overwhelmed with all the magical illusions and just, tomfoolery that Loki's kind of capable of. I think overall for this matchup, I think Shazam would win. I think, due to his power sets and overall just, how immensely powerful he is, especially when you compare him to somebody like Loki. I think he would have some, troubles at first, but overall, I think he'd be able to overwhelm Loki. So for this matchup, I'm giving it to Shazam. Let me know what you guys think about this matchup. Who do you think will win? Let me know.